Hello everybody! In this video, as promised, we're going to talk about how do we implement a random walk using a while loop and what are the situations where we'd like to use the while loop version instead of the for loop version. If you haven't seen the random walk video where we use a for loop, I recommend watching that one first just because we talk a little bit more about, well, what's a random walk and how are we going to implement it. But otherwise, this should be a pretty quick video of just kind of slightly tweaking this random walk that we already have defined. So here I have the walk1 function open from the previous video. All I'm going to do is save it as walk2 and then we're going to make some changes. So remember, with a for loop, we run for a set number of steps, right? So I say take n total steps and wherever we end up, we end up. With the while loop, we run until we meet a certain condition, right? So I'm going to just update this to say, so with a while loop, we're still going to start at 0. We're still going to add plus or minus 1 randomly, but we're going to add plus or minus 1 until we are a distance of exactly n from the origin, of n from our start. So we're still going to have v initialized to 0, so we're still starting at 0. And now I'm just going to say while, and now think about it. So we want to be a distance of n from the starting point. So that means either we want to end at positive n or negative n, because those both have a distance of n from the origin. So I'm going to say while the absolute value of v of n, so the last element of v, while this is not equal to n, then we keep everything the same. So we keep the vector the same, then we add a step to the right or left. So let's say I wanted to get to a distance of 5, and let's say I check my vector's last element and it's 4, then we enter the while loop again, and then if I add 1, I get 5, and then I exit the for loop. So if that was a little bit confusing, let's save it and see a couple examples. So let's run walk2 of 6. So we can see here, I get negative 6, so that's a distance of 6 from the origin, so that works. Let's do another example where I can get positive 6. So we see here, I took positive 6. And here, we get a vector with 43 elements, whereas, let's see, for the first iteration, we had 21 elements. So in general, the lengths are going to be pretty different. So here, we had 71 even. So I think, again, like I said, quick video. This is just how we could implement it with a while loop. And oops, let's see, I really should have saved this as walk2. Let me fix that really quick. And let's see, I think everything should still be okay. It looked like we were able to get exactly what we wanted. Let's even do one more example. Let's try it with 5. So here we end at 5. Let's see if we can get negative 5. That's still 5. 5. There's negative 5. All right, so for real, I'm going to end the video now. Thanks again for watching, and I will see you in the next one.